Hello, it is Christmas, December 25, 2025, and I am trying to get my work done. I have filed paperwork. I filed a First Amendment motion to take deposition with the United States Tax Court, and it's been like 5 or 6 days, and they're procrastinating to entering my filing into the docket. So I wanted to take this time to work on subpoenas and injunctions. However, I'm being hacked on my phone, the Android phone. And it seems like there's a CIA direct link software and also SolarWinds software, which is owned by, I think, Education Dynamics and Unisys from Bluebell and Clinton in Lebanon, New Jersey, and IBM and Microsoft have come up with this software called SolarWinds CI Direct Link software with the SCUM monitoring, the source operator monitoring. So whatever operation you want to do on your phone has got to go to a moderator, and they have to approve whether you can use your phone. That's like beyond the 14th Amendment invasion of privacy. They're entering your phone, which means they're trespassing your phone. And then it's damaging an electronic network because they're doing whatever. They're putting locks on your phone. You can't get anything done. So I was just having a conversation with some of the employees from Google that are the creators of the Android operating system. And I found out that they're able to come into your phone, the hackers. There's people walking around from Las Vegas. They have LAPD using the software. It's CIA Direct Link software, which was distributed to the wrong hands. There's a bad apple in the pie, and it was given to terrorists. It was given to criminals. So now, like, people walking by the bus, and people are trying to terrorize you and assaulting you. So they enter your phone, and they lock your phone. They get your information, and so what's going on here is there's an app called Kill Apps that shows you a list of programs that are running in your phone every time your phone boots. And it's similar to the Dell computer. Have you ever bought a Dell computer and it's like loaded with like all this software that is like slowing down your computer, and similar to a phone, it's slowing down your phone because all this software is loaded that they're making money. And so in addition to that, there's something called a permission controller, and the Android operating system does not give you root admin privileges. However, there is a Microsoft Word that has root privileges and locks you. It locks the phone because there's a main thread on the phone in computer programming. There's only one thread on the graphical user interface, and it takes control of it and locks your phone. So what's going on here is that Android and Google deliberately put nest eggs in the Android operating system known as permission controller, known as semantic lock, known as Thunderbird, And these nest eggs that are in your Android phone allow applications like CIA Direct Link software to enter your phone, and then they have something called inversion of control dependency injection, where they insert a extension method, and it's waiting for a callback by a program that is similar to CIA Direct Link software, and they're making calls to Thunderbird, or they're making calls to Semantic, and they're making calls to permission controller to take control of your phone, and they enter your phone through these nest eggs that are in the Android operating system. So now I'm suggesting that Google will delete Thunderbird and delete semantic controller, delete permission control, delete semantic, whatever, antivirus, whatever it is. These are nest eggs that allow hackers to come into your phone. So they should be deleted out of the Android operating system. But Google is a politics thing. Google is not deleting them because it's very political, because the owners of Google are also the owners of Conduit, in New Jersey at 100 Campus Drive in Florham Park, New Jersey. And so customer service companies have a monopoly, and also business professional companies like Inside Global and Wolters Kluwer and AT&T, like AT&T Remote Software. They have remoting software to enter your phone, and they're making trillions of dollars on pillaging and stealing your private information for government benefits and murdering people for wills of the state. So in order to fix this problem, we need to delete the Thunderbird and delete the remoting software, or the AT&T remoting software that's in the Android phone that's being used by Conduit and being used by customer service companies, because Google is allowing customer service companies and hackers to enter your phone with these nest eggs that are in your phone. And this goes back to Alcatel and Nextel, which is the Arabs, from Afghanistan and Pakistan. They were trying to take control. It's really like space aliens that landed in Afghanistan, and space aliens that landed in Japan, and took over Hiroshima. And because during the 60s and 70s, we had the nuclear, the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Cold War, and people from outer space are afraid that planet Earth is going to go into nuclear holocaust, and it's going to affect the entire galaxy. And so there are people from outer space that don't want this to happen. So they're trying to take over, and the way that they're taking over is that they're entering your phone, and they're impersonating you. They're committing harboring treason, and they're taking over the government. So what I am saying is that Alibaba and Alcatel and Nextel and Baidu and this Hotmail and Outlook and Gmail and California Lifeline, these are all phones, free phones, and free email software like Gmail and Outlook and Hotmail. And now you have California Lifeline and these phones. They were given as a strategy to invade the United States and to conquer us through email, telephone, and mobile phones, because they have all your information. And if they kill you, they take your bank account, they take your investment account. And so I'm suggesting to Google to immediately send an update to delete Thunderbird and delete Semantic and delete Permission Controller, and perhaps even give the user root privileges so that terrorists cannot hack us anymore. And it will put a stop to the murder business. Merry Christmas.